Hello guys, Susanna here. Well, I'm back again to finish off this part. Hang on a minute, I'm just pulling out my iron. So I'm sorry I've been really slack into getting this done, and I missed out last week's video, and I'm late on this week's video. So very late actually. So by the time this is up, it's just that because I did Vlisafix on these, it's just so hard to pull through. And I found this, which is the same colour as that, except it's in wool. So I was able to complete, you know, doing that darker colour. So I've sort of done it all in and around. So I've still got to do, I've started doing the wool on here. I've got to do it in that darker red, still finish off those bits too. So what I might do today, when I did this, it really made a difference. It made it look more like the rose. And then I've got another piece of this, which is similar to what I put up. It was the collar, these little cuffs that I had. And I think it sits here rather nicely, but I might just pin it for now because I still need to have 2 more bits coming in here, and I just don't want to take away from that. So I'll just for now pin it in place, have it there, and it may end up there, but I've got to, I might end up having the next flower that's in this place covering over the top. So I'll just have to wait and see. I've already started doing the background for the side here because I remember I've gone sort of clockwise, and then got the pansy, and so I've started doing background for the next prompt, which is next Monday, just so that we can get into it. Yeah. So without further ado, we better go and, oh my goodness, I'm looking for needles. I'm pretty sure that I had, oh, that one will work, so yeah, that will go on there. That's gorgeous, beautiful fabric. It's been quite annoying actually, because I love the fabric, but it's so thick because of all the layers and because of the thicker heat and bond. It's just taken the joy out of it, and I'm constantly pricking myself, and it's just like, ugh, which is such a shame because it's a beautiful piece. So for the next one, I am not going to put heat and bond underneath. I'm just going to like tack it down like I've done with the other ones, and you know, made it a lot easier to work with. I'm not sure whether I showed you. I stitched around here, and then I did bullion knots on this. Still need to work on that. It's definitely a work in progress because I'm having to put the fabric down, and then, you know, yeah, it's going to be filled with fabric over time. And I think I might just work on doing the backgrounds in, and then when it comes time to put the flower on, at least the fabric and the background is done. So I might have to sort of plan ahead a little bit. So how are we all going? Hope we're going well. I've been, you know, busy in the background, working on, you know, like getting having the house on the market and doing all that. So I haven't really updated you. Like, it took a while before it actually went on the market. It did take a little while, but and at the last open house that we had, and it's only really early, no one showed up, and I was pretty gutted. I'm like, seriously, it's so early in the game, but that's real estate for you, isn't it? So yeah, and no one showed up. So needless to say, I was pretty down. Thinking, what the heck? because it's a really, like, it's an older house and it's got units at the back. But it's, you know, what we've done is been really good. We've renovated it, and it's got solar panels, and it's got an ensuite, which most houses of this era don't have. It's something that we put in. Yeah, so it's got a lot. We just need to get people through the door. Once we get them through the door, I think we'll be right. Oh my goodness, I don't think that seemed to work real well. I might have to go back. There we go. Okay. Yep, so I'll keep you posted. We have found a few houses that we've liked, but I'm just not getting my hopes up because we can't really do anything. Oh, good grief. Until we've sold our house. There's no point being too excited about anything until someone has bought our house. So just in the meantime, you're just sort of looking, but I don't really want to because you get your heart set on something and then you can't get it. So, no, well, we just have to wait and see how things pan out. And yeah, so yeah, definitely need the extra space because my son is coming home, but he can't really come until we've got the next house, really. There just isn't enough room. It was fine when we first bought the place because I wasn't doing YouTube at that time, and I just did stuff on the kitchen table or whatever it was. But now that I've got YouTube and you know, my business with selling all the fabric kits and all that kind of stuff, I really need the space. So yep, but worst case scenario, if we have to stay here, we'll have to make it work, as they say. Okay, just doing a back stitch around all of it. I probably won't get to finish. Oh, I'm nearly done. Get to finish this before the next prompt is due, which, because it's thread painting, it does take a bit. I really don't know how Corinne does it. All her bits and pieces. Okay. And I have been working on my my new panel, and I'm filming it so that, because last time I didn't film it, I just made it, and then I'm, you know, like now I'm filming, you know, what you can do with my house village life panel. But I've now got my panel for next year, which is Nature's Treasures, and I've started working on that and filming on that, and it looks really cute. So I'll probably show you bits and pieces along the way like I did with my other one, but I'll actually have filmed the process for it, which is good. A little bit different to my last one. Oh, I forgot to mention in my retreat video, I've had a few people contact me and ask me the location. I'm just assuming that people, you know that I'm in Australia and it's going to be in Ballarat. But I can't assume that because I'm getting more and more subbies all the time. So the retreat that I'm putting on for next year will be here in Ballarat, and it's at the Sebastopol Bowling Club, where it was this year. And I have got a video. If you go back and you have a look, you know, my retreat video, and you can see a Corinne video taped Sam and us, you know, on our haul, so you can actually see where it is being held, and it's going to be held at that same place. So what I've got on my website is just a deposit just to secure your place. So I've had a few people do that. So I've only got 25 places, and that's it. So, but I mean, I know it's early days yet, and it just does seem like really early. But like I said, people need to organise annual leave and flights and everything, because we've got people coming from interstate, from Queensland and New South Wales and overseas. So gives them a little bit of time to organise themselves. It does take a bit from personal experience. So I've got a couple of the ladies that came this year, and then I've got a couple of new names, which is good. So it'd be nice to meet some of these newer ladies as well and catch up with some old friends. So yeah. So hopefully, I'm really hoping when I get my next place, I'll have enough room that I can set up, tables, and maybe have some, workshops, like have 1 or 2 days workshops where you just come for a day or something, and then I'll have my stuff permanently set up like a little pop-up shop that you can come. Oop, I think I'm pushing it. Okay. I'm currently working on a new kit. Over the last week, my husband and I I think it was Anzac Day here, we went to the markets, and I managed to find some really nice pieces. So they're in the washing machine as we speak, actually in the dryer. So I'll have to give them an iron and sort them out. Some really nice stuff. Like I've got a really nice English fabric and some really nice napkins, and then I've got about 12, so I might make 12 packs and have the napkin and everything, all that in one of them. I've got, what else have I got? I've got some it was an old mattress so it's vintage fabric, and the old mattress was on one of these old bed things, and the fabric was really pretty, had flowers and all that kind of stuff on it. I'm like, but of course it was on a mattress and it needed a really good soak, so I soaked it for a couple of days in pre-soak, and it actually came up pretty good. But it's amazing. Don't discard fabric. If you give it a good soak, and it can come up quite well, because we've bought mattress ticking before, Corinne and I, and it's just the whole thought of it being on a mattress is but once you wash it and do spray and soak it and everything, it comes up really good, because it really pretty fabric, nice fabric. So that'll probably be in the new pack as well. Plus I'll get some stuff from my stash now that I'm busy organising my stuff to move. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. Oh, I forgot I had that. So yeah, it'll be just a nice vintage. It's mainly going to be vintage stuff, my last pack that I had was the Japanese fabric. Beautiful, and it's new fabric. I thought I'd try something different, and just get some really nice new fabric, because it's really quite expensive to buy. So I thought if I get bits of fabric, because some of them are like $50, $60 a metre, so I thought if I get a bit and then cut it up and have a bit, 10 pieces of different types, you're not having to pay for one bit of fabric, because when you do slow stitching you only need smaller bits. So I thought I'd make up some packs with really nice fabric, but just small pieces. So now that's outlined it, and then I'm going to do what I've done here, sort of make it look like it's actually a rose. Give it a bit of shape. Yes. So this is more of a sit and yap with Suze, filling you in on some stuff that I forgot to say about the retreat, and reminding you of packs that I've got and up and coming things, and how my house is going, which is a bit slow at the moment. So that's how it goes. It does take a while. Okay, now we want to see where we need to. I might draw it in the pink, so we probably I might do here, maybe here and here. I might even go here actually, and then maybe here and around here. Okay, you can sort of see it. Okie dokie, I'll continue up here. Give it a bit of, there we go. Oh, but it's got the green, which is the leaf, so we may have to stop. Okay, I'll start here. And just work my way around. Give it a tight pull so it just digs in there. Might have to take that out. Don't want it quite that high. Okie dokie. Some days you have a lot to say and others you don't. Now, I might come up here. And then maybe stop it there. And then I'm going to go here and go around, I think. I think this sort of makes it a little bit more rose-like. Adding what is the petals. didn't go over far enough. Okay. And up here, that's better. That's better. Now, hopefully my head hasn't been in the way. It's really hard because you're leaning forward. I might continue along here, but also continue up here. There we go. Goes both ways. Okay. So yeah, it's looking not too bad so far. And I think tomorrow, because I finished my calendar, I have got how I put my bag together. Actually, I'll show you. This will be giving you a sneak peek. Here it is. It's finished. It's put together. Initially, I had the two. So tomorrow's video will show you how I put this all together. Not sure. I thought I'd show you the finished product. Yeah, I initially had the two. What are they called? The handles, but it just didn't look much chop. So when you see it, you'll be like, oh yeah. And so I took it out. I'm like, looks so much better with the one handle. And now that's done, I'll be going back to finishing off the top panel for my house. So and yeah, see, this is taking a bit of time because it's, you know, almost like one stitch at a time really, because it's got a few layers. I might turn it upside down. See, we can do a couple at a time. Here's a look. Go this way. Oh, here we go. We're in luck. Might go a little faster. And then what do you got? So yeah, that's tomorrow's video, and then well, that's the 30th of April, I think. Is it? I don't know. It's gone so fast. I can't believe. You know, that we're nearly in May. This time last year, I was heading to Paris. Can't believe that's been a year. That was awesome. It was a, you know, like once in a lifetime holiday for me. Hopefully may get to go back there. Oh, this is why I'm not liking this. I think I'm just going to go down and then come back up. So if you do have a project, something like this that, you know, can be a bit tedious because it's not that friendly and you're plowing through stuff, you keep going, even though it, you know, sometimes you just want to give up. But I think having a YouTube channel makes me keep going, because I know you guys are, you know, depending on me and Corinne to do the prompt each month. So now I am going to go along here. I'll turn back around again and maybe go here. So yeah, none too riveting viewing, but stitch and sew with Sue. So I'm just imagining you sitting at the end, you know, sitting next to me in the room and sewing with me That's what I do when I'm not filming. I'll just put it on and sew and stitch with some other YouTubers, so you sort of feel like that you're not on your own. And every now and again I might ring Corinne and we'll sit and stitch doing our homework, which there is plenty to do. Now, probably need one here, and I'm thinking I might do one along here because we still need to do a little bit more of that red. But I'll just come in with this and then do that along there. And then I've got to finish that here and do the same. But the trouble is I'm not getting it done because the only sewing I seem to do is when I'm recording, because I'm like, oh. Yeah. But I mean, I'm happy with how it's turning out. It does look really nice, but it's just quite a bit of work going through all these layers. Okay. Just got to learn my lesson, and sometimes you think you do the Vlisafix, which is easier, but in the long run it's not. Some things it really needs it, but if you haven't got a lot of layers to go through, it's okay. But when you've got a few layers and then you add that, it really makes it a little bit difficult. Okay, now we've got this last bit down here, which I wouldn't mind doing. I might just start here and go in here and just go around. I think, methinks, adding a little bit of structure to it. I mean, I really like how it looks on there. Still need to finish some of the colour. It looks good on there because it's an open rose, whereas this is more, you can't see the inside, whereas here you can. Yeah. Okay. I think that's about it. That'll do me. Finish that off. It's getting at the end anyway, so I don't think I'll be able to use any more. Maybe one more. Oh, silly girl. Okay. I think they're so thick with all the pin pricks that it didn't even penetrate it. Okay, let's see what time we've got. 28 minutes. 28 minutes, and that's all I've gotten done. Okay. Doesn't look too bad though. I do like it. The only thing too, I gave it a good iron before I turned the camera on, because it tends to pucker it in. So yeah, do like how it is looking. So I'll probably finish up for now, and maybe just pin that on. I think that's going to look really nice. Not that you can see it. Here we go. I might put it up a little higher. I wonder if I've got any pins here, and then we'll just pin it with some pins, some actual pins, so that it doesn't prick me when I'm busy doing stuff. Look, there we go. Here's another safety pin. Safety pin for a reason. And then put that in there that can stay there being put in place. I like that until the next one is coming along. Okay guys, well thank you very much for sitting here listening to me yapping, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video finishing off the bag, which is good. So that's a Roxy's Journal of Stitchery finished. I left it to the very last. And also my my panel. So I'll be going back to doing the, you know, making that the pin cushion. I've got to get myself some of the shells to put in there, the walnut shells. Okay, enough yabbering. I'll catch you later. Bye.